Friends, good morning. Good morning. I am back. I just needed a little bit of a break. I finished that certification. I was like, I can breathe. But yes, I am back. And I want to talk today about having a grateful mentality, right? During this time of year, a lot of families will do a thing where they either hold hands or go around in a circle, on Thanksgiving, and they talk about all the things that they're thankful or grateful for. But I want to encourage you to have gratefulness be part of your wellness goal. Have it be part of your lifestyle, okay? Because not only will that help you remain positive and keep your focus off of things that are negative, but it's also going to help you have a different sort of mindset, very similar to reframing, so that you're not focused on the negative things. Instead, you're finding the good in situations that you consider negative. All right, so I'll give you an example of something that happened to me. Wanted to go to Walmart. They've got a really nice Walmart in DC, and I'm like, saving money on my groceries and the things that I was looking for that are not groceries. I can get some of those things too. Win-win. Traveled like 30 minutes away to get to the Walmart. Shut down, closed, not there. All right, cool. So then I go to another Walmart that I know is still open because I've been there recently, and that was like 30 minutes away from that Walmart. And I get there and they have everything I need, except for they don't have any meat, anything cold. They don't do cold stuff. And I was like, this is a little bizarre. I've never gone to a Walmart where they didn't do like cold stuff. They didn't have any like ground meat. They didn't have any chicken that wasn't frozen. They didn't have any fruits and vegetables that were fresh. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I was like, I think I'm Walmarted out. So then I went to a grocery store close to me to get like everything else that I needed, right? And my car had been acting up the night before, but then it seemed like it corrected itself because I couldn't hear it anymore. But once I got home from the grocery store, it started acting up again. And I had called the guy to look at my car on Friday when it happened the first time, because I don't let things sit. I'm like, oh, something's wrong. Let's investigate. Let's get it done, right? But he didn't call me back. When he called me back, I was parking my car at home. I said, hey, yeah, my car's acting up. Do you have a minute to see it right now? Y'all, got those groceries in the car, got in the car. It almost didn't start. Got to where he was and he turned it off and it wouldn't start again. Long story short, I needed a new, I need a starter, which is fine. I mean, my car is a 2006, but we get along well. And this is like the first thing that I've ever had to replace internally. So I'm like, yes, we can do it, And so, I mean, it's not cheap, right? So I had to shell out a few $100s. And then he was like, all right, cool. Well, since you're already here, I'm going to fix it right away. So then he fixed it right away, and it was kind of cold here that day. So I was standing in the sun, trying to stay warm. And, and then when I got home, I was like, dang, I really had plans for that money. But the other part of me was like, it broke down. First of all, God allowed it so that I went to all those places, right? So that it would break down at the spot so that I could figure out what was wrong, because I could have broken down anywhere and that would have been a lot more money out of my pocket, right? And then the other thing was, even though he had other customers that he needed to see that day, because he knew that it was important for me to get my car back, and because even though it was kind of expensive, it's not that hard to put in a new starter, at least it wasn't for him. I don't really know much about cars. He literally did it on the spot, stopped doing all of his other stuff, right? And did my car so that I could get out of there. So, I mean, I had car trouble on Saturday, and 5 hours later, my car is fixed, brand new, right? And the part that I got has a lifetime warranty. So if that ever happens again, all I'm going to have to do is pay for labor. I'm not going to have to come out of pocket for the part. So my grateful mindset was running through all of those things, because if I didn't have that, I would have just been like, dang, I'm out of this money. I couldn't meal prep. My whole day is ruined, right? Because there were so many other things that I wanted to do within those like 4 to 5 hours. But because I just kept focusing on the positive, oh my gosh, Pamela, if this would happen 3 years ago, you would have had to use a credit card. You wouldn't have even had the cash to go to the bank and pull out like that. Oh my gosh, you got Tim in time, right in between, to where he could stop on one car and get yours. Actually let me drive the car away to go to the bank to get cash because he preferred cash. So I mean, like, it all worked out. Was it the Saturday you wanted? Absolutely not. But it worked out, and I'm good. I'm good. Gray. That's what my car's name is. We're still together. She's better than ever, right? So I just want to encourage you that when things are happening in your life, just to have that grateful sort of mindset, right? And to help get you started, I want to encourage you to do like a journal, right? So this guy is actually something that I received as a gift. However, these sorts of journals can be found like anywhere that they sell books, usually, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, places like that will usually have these, but they're cool. And so what I do is do mine at the end of the night, because it not only helps me reflect on the day and helps me prep for the upcoming day, but it gives me a chance, if I know that I have this accountability, right, at the end of the day, to make sure that I'm taking care of myself, in a very intentional way during the day, so that when I'm checking myself, I can write down and be honest that I did a good job, right? And so for this book, I don't know how well you can see, but they've got different lined sort of paper, so they're kind of getting everybody's like style, right? And so it just says capturing today on one side and then imagining tomorrow. So the capturing today, how did you take care of yourself today? A good thing that happened was something you're grateful for. Summarize today in one word, right? And then it starts helping you prep for tomorrow. So what's your intention for tomorrow? Why did you pick that intention? Why is that important to you? And how are you going to embody that? Like, what are the actual steps that you need to take to make that happen, right? So love this. Just kind of started, so I'm right there at the beginning, but I love stuff like this. So if you are someone where you feel like you need that mental check and you need another tool, like being grateful, setting intentions, reframing, then definitely try this. Try this and let me know how it goes, because I know it's going to be wonderful. All right, friends, we will talk soon.